We need to keep in mind that our skin is not sterile. Our skin is exposed to the environment 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, our entire life. Everything we touch, every time wind blows, anything water hits us, our clothes, all of this is bringing microbes into contact with our skin. Not all microbes can grow on us, because when it comes right down to us, our skin is relatively dry. Okay, yes, we sweat, yes, we have sebum keeping it pliable, but it still is dry and it is very salty. Not very many microbes can handle the lowered water availability and the high salt concentrations that make up the environment of our skin. Now, not all of our areas of our skin, as we've talked about in previous chapters, is going to be dry. Okay, certain places, it's going to have higher humidity. Folds of the skin, your armpit and your groin, due to the clothes we wear, socks and shoes are going to keep your feet moister, sweatier, wetter than, say, your forearm. So the bacteria you're going to find in the different areas is going to be, the population is going to be different based on where it's at. What's the humidity level like in that area? How wet, how moist, how dry is it? How oily is it? Turns out, yeah, your forearms may be hairy, but there's not as much hair there keeping in the sweat, keeping in the oils, as there is on the top of your head. So when you look at the list here at the bottom right, different Streptococcus species, Staphylococcus, Corneobacterium, Propionobacterium, Pseudomonas, Lactobacillus, Candida. Then there's going to be other fungi beyond that, tinea, the things cause athlete's foot, there are many organisms, and it's going to be different depending upon which area of the body you're talking about. It's going to be different dependent upon which person, what type of clothing they wear, personal hygiene. And it's interesting is this is a big area of research, going through trying to figure out what's normal, quote unquote normal, what should be there, what shouldn't be there. As I just said on the last slide, it's going to be different person to person. Somebody who wears tight jeans, tight clothing, it's going to trap in more sweat, going to have more humidity on their skin, more oils, versus somebody who wears loose clothing. How's that going to affect the bacterial population growing on their skin? Your diet. How often do you bathe? What type of shampoo? What type of soap? So this is a pretty big undertaking.